Do you ever think back on things you thought were 100% logical and wonder how the hell did you think that? For example, when you hesitate talking to girls, or when you skip a workout because you convince yourself you should go the next day because you will be better recovered. And the next day comes around and you think to yourself, why did I not go again? And it just does not make sense. But when you made the decision, it made complete sense. It was logical. How the hell does that work? Well, the point is that logic can only exist on a substrate of emotionality. And the lower that substrate sits, the more room you have to play with logic. But at the end of the day, logic is not what we were evolved to use. We're evolved to use emotions which manifest themselves as the physical expression of instincts and of the subconscious mind in general. So emotions are what really makes us make decisions, and logic is the way we rationalize things. And as a side note, logic is mostly a tool to convince other people that our opinion and our gut instinct, our feelings, are correct. For example, when caveman A went out in the jungle and saw a lion, he did not really care of how he would persuade other people not to go there. He would care that other people did not go there. But caveman B might just wanted to go there. So how did caveman A convince caveman B? Then logic is what came up. Because using logic, you could have a universal way of communicating a message, but the base was not to convince somebody of something that is 100% true. The point is just to convince. And it just so happens that logic is a good way to convince people. But it's just almost a social construct. Anyways, the point is that the human brain does not really respond to logic. It responds to emotions, and even the way you make decisions for yourself is based on emotions. And logic is more of a thing you do when you do math. It's a very abstract thing, and you don't really apply it in your everyday life. All the decisions you make are based on how you feel about them. And even if you have a more complex mindset and you do the hard thing even when you don't feel like it and things like that, that's pretty much a frame where you create emotions around the fact that you don't want to do a thing, and then you create the emotion of motivation by, for example, thinking that you would be lesser if you don't do it, or whatever you think. But at the end of the day, you just create emotions that overpower the emotions of boredom or of anxiety or whatever other base instincts come up when you don't do what you should be doing. So, the point is that if you really want to be effective, it's not really a matter of finding the perfect logical solution to everything. It's more a matter of finding how to trigger certain emotions in you so you actually feel like doing what you're supposed to do.